fishing software?
Just now?
Yeah, I didn't start it until like we know that we're actually going to start. I was hoping to use my brand new software, but unfortunately, it wasn't possible.
How impossible was it an impossibility?
So, who wants to go first? I don't remember whose turn it was.
You can go first.
Uh-huh.
Why doesn't Nick go first?
Nick shouldn't go first because, reasons.
Okay, Nick is going to go first then.
Oh, wait, wasn't Dan falling?
Yes, I hadn't reached the bottom yet.
By the way,
Wait,
BR main, happy to see you here. Hope everything's a lot better.
That's it. Okay, I'll go, and then Dan will go, then Mr. B will go, and then
I'll
Rampage will go,
recording.
and then I'll go.
I'm not recording.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
We're all set.
DK, I would like to attempt to continue fishing.
Okay. Roll me... Wow. You know, I'm trying to think of what would be the best possible, like, thing to roll for fishing. But go ahead, roll what you think is best.
I attempted to roll.
Okay, I think that works.
Unfortunately, you broke reality.
What did you say?
A black hole opens and sucks in your dice.
That is beautiful.
There we go.
Okay, I keep clicking the button to roll, but nothing is happening.
Oh, you
it's
finally
showing
got it.
Oh, is it actually working?
Yeah,
nothing's
you
appearing
rolled
on my
twice
end.
now.
Okay, sorry.
Now
Yeah, nothing-
The last one
nothing's-
should count.
Yeah, nothing's appeared on my end, so I just thought
It's
it
cool.
was not working.
Okay, I'm going to take the one that I think is first. I'm going to go with the 11. Okay?
Okay.
I think that was last.
I don't know. I can't
Well,
see
for me,
anything.
on my screen, it says 11, 7, and 18, and I swear 7 was the first thing rolled, but I looked back over to it, and now it's arranged 11, 7, 18. By the way, B-Main, it is D&D, but it's kind of like with Lord of the Ring frosting. This is part of, I think, the Adventures of Middle-earth rule set, which basically takes D&D 5th edition and then adds like large volumes of Lord of the Rings frosting on top of the D&D 5th edition cupcake foundation, cake foundation. So cake foundation is D&D, and then Lord of the Rings is the sweet frosting on top. And then B-Main's like, ha, nerds. True. Alright, so, I'm gonna go with 11 because...
hang on. DK, I think everyone knew that since, like, it existed.
I was explaining to chat. Because chat doesn't know.
Chat doesn't know. That's a problem.
And then chat's like, joking, I play D&D. Okay, awesome. Then you fit just right in with us. Alright, so, like, on my screen, I think everyone could confirm the first one is 11, right?
Yes! Yes.
I swear 7 appeared first, but I'm going to ignore that and just assume that was some sort of, like,
Roll
reality
reality
Maybe that's just because you saw the dice roll a 7.
I didn't even notice the dice roll. I just noticed the 7.
It didn't roll on me. For me.
Yeah, I don't think it rolled for me either.
Yeah, I have dice rolls turned off, so it only appears in chat.
That makes me sad.
Oh, hey, now my thing is finally updated. I can see all the rolls.
It doesn't like you, so it's like, no.
Okay, I'm just going to assume... So we'll go with 11. So you fish out of the small dishwasher a saucer.
Okay.
That strangely enough, like, you managed to fish out, like there was a piece of gum on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe putty.
Mm-hmm. But I shall put the saucer down.
Okay.
And I will return to fishing.
Okay, next I think we should go with Dan. Dan, you're falling still.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna be trying to, like, make a duck and roll?
At this point, Yeah, at this point it's been about, what, 6 seconds plus. I'm going to try to grab the ladder and try to at least arrest my fall somewhat before I splat.
By the way, in this kind of split-second scenario, you do see the ground coming.
I guess I'll try to tuck and roll then.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check. B-Main, Nick apparently doesn't want to touch his hands in the dishwasher. The dish... I'm going to say it's just basically a large basin of soap and water. And there's dishes in there, and there's an item in there he's trying to get, but he doesn't want to put his hands in it. Yeah. So he's fishing.
No. I've already put my hands in it. Now I'm just fishing because it's funnier.
Yes. Okay, fine. That true? That true? So Nick thought it would be funny to fish for the item. So yeah. Hey Dan, were you trying to flip forwards or backwards?
Forwards, of course.
I'm gonna say you got those a little mixed up and you tried to make backwards roll.
That'll hurt.
But I will give you a chance to make either a sleight check, like a sleight of hand check, or any kind of speedy, kind of like a dexterity check or dexterity style check to grab the rope last second to slow down your fall, so you don't land on your back.
I'll try athletics.
I like it. Like I said, dexterity. You pick the strength-based one. I'm joking, man. It's fine. That's better than what you rolled for acrobatics. So you managed to grab it, and it slightly slows down the hit of where exactly you hit. It prevents you from hitting your head, but that's about it.
So I've still got the wind knocked out of me.
Yes.
Fair enough. I'll probably be down for a few turns. It hurts.
Yes. So, by the way, do you make any kind of audible sound for this?
Besides the massive, loud thud when I hit the ground, I think I'll go whoosh and then moan.
Okay. Yes. So,
whoosh and moan.
You hear a whoosh, whoosh, and a ah!
That's not quite a moan.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't even sound like that because, you know, he fell down a hole.
Be more,
brains! Brains!
I could use a few of those brains. Do you have any?
No, I don't have any to spare.
No. Mine are
we
mine
could
and
cut a
yours
few out
are
of the
yours.
orcs if you want.
Yeah! That could work.
I don't have any brains.
Do you have a brain?
Would you like to add some orcish brains to your body?
Not sure they're any smarter than I am.
Okay, so yeah, Doctor, you definitely hear this. You hear someone making a very large thud. It's kind of like a... it's a thud.
How thuddy is the thud?
Very kind of a deep thud. It sounded like someone may have tried to stop something, but it's the definite someone has made a mistake.
Dan.
You made a mistake, Dan.
Right, is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you get a chance to do something, since I would imagine whatever you were about to do, in whatever order, I imagine hearing one of your party members or a very large injury happen that would just alert you immediately.
So I had been looking through the papers.
Okay, you're going to keep looking through the paper. You don't care.
No, I had been looking through the papers. So I gather them up and put them in my coat.
Do you want to put them in your backpack?
Either way, I gather them up and make them mine.
Okay.
I make them
you
mine.
Successfully store them in the papers?
Yay.
No one seems to care.
And I I go look for the source of the thud.
You kind of know that it came from one of the rooms in the central area.
Well, I'll go looking for it. Doo-doo-doo. I mean, shouldn't be that hard to find.
You do find one of the rooms has a giant hole in it with a very large drop.
Hello? Hello? Anybody down there?
I don't have my breath back. I can't speak. And you probably can't see me. It's a long way down. Very long way down.
Yeah, I'm not gifted with darkness sight.
Why didn't you call me?
By the way, at this point,
I am
Doctor,
gifted with darkness sight, and I could not see the bottom. So,
But he could try making a perception check to see if he can hear you moaning.
Actually, it could be moaning.
Hey, Doctor, do you want to drop something down so you see how fired out it is?
Yes!
Drop like a gold coin down.
or a copper one, you know.
Is there anything in the room?
Yeah, there's like, there's a lamp.
Woo!
Good choice.
A
pillow.
You also find in the room a metal vase.
Wow.
Yeah, so I listened down the hole. Are there
metal
any
vase is
moaning
filled
noises?
with kind of water.
Kind of.
Yeah. Unless you want to roll to kind of
Bed
really
chamber?
check to what it was.
Bedpans now. I'm doomed.
Please tell me there's like pee in the pan.
Well, a perception check has to be made for it.
Well, I'm not sure. All right.
No, don't even make a perception check. Just pour the pan down.
Perception.
So tell me, how are you perceiving this? Are you kind of like kind of shaking it about? Are you taking a sniff?
Sniffing.
Taste test. Taste test.
Yeah, sniffing.
There definitely is an odor to this.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
No, pour it down the hole.
But
Right.
You think it's actually... You very well know it's not a bedpan. It smells like something that you would burn.
Yeah, let's light the elf on fire.
I'd be able to see.
Well, you know, you could like take like a piece of like the bedspread and like douse it in the gasoline, set it on fire, and throw it down.
I could, yeah.
Do it! Just burn the hole down!
Again, I listen down the hole. Do I hear anything?
You could tell there's someone in one of the other rooms. Particularly opposite to you. Is that what you're looking for?
No, I listen down the hole.
Oh, down the hole. I'm sorry, I heard hallway. I apologize. Well, Dan, are you making an audible sound?
A very low moan. I'm in a lot of pain, but I don't have my breath, so I can't really speak. Or yell.
So, Doctor, you think you can barely make out the sound of maybe light whimpering?
So I know for sure someone's down there. All right. That's great. I call little Rampage over, and I'm going to have him go down the hole.
Why me?
Because you're acrobatic.
I'm gonna just climb down the ladder.
I'm pretty sure you could just jump down the hole and like just use your acrobatics check.
I could if I wanted to die.
Rampage could totally just like jump down the hole and then bounce off each wall all the way down. Do like a reverse wall jump.
That's what I do.
Somehow that doesn't sound very appetizing. just no.
Are you gonna go to the room? It's probably your turn.
Huh?
Are you gonna go to the room? It's probably your turn.
I mean, did I hear it? I guess I was with you.
I called for you.
Alright, I guess I'll come.
Yeah, so I asked him to go check what's down the hole.
By the way, B-Main wants to know if y'all are in a building, and I said, yeah, y'all are in a mansion of the Woodlands Town Hall, I guess?
Uh-huh.
We're just where the party is.
Yeah, they came to
until
visit
the dude
a party.
died.
And there totally was not a storm or anything.
And
People
someone
didn't die.
died.
And
But we still think it's Mrs. Purple in the observatory.
you're gonna have to. Oh, Dan. He's just. So, this particular module. Sorry, not. I guess module is not the wrong thing. This particular flavor of D&D, since it uses the Lord of the Ring frosting, it has completely different classes. So, for example, Mr. B, aka the Doctor, is in fact a kind of. He can heal people,
Smaller?
but he uses science instead of magic to do it.
No,
So
not really.
He's gonna go down the hole and try to rescue him.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No,
going
I'm
down
sorry.
the hole.
You're
It's
right. You're
dark
gonna
down
send the elf to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. See, he's smart. Like, as far as they know, there's like a death dragon down there.
Could be.
Dan and Rampage are probably the strongest fighters in the group, if that's what you're asking. Rampage is the highly dexterous one, and Dan is kind of the
I can hit anything with my bow, pretty much.
the big person who hits people with two swords until they stop moving.
Yeah.
Unless they're a werewolf, in which case they just growl at me and scare me away.
That they just knock you unconscious and give you a hug. And Nick is kind of the. I don't know what Nick's specialty is. Nick, what's your specialty?
For
I
sure.
don't have a specialty.
Oh, you're right. You're the jack of all trades character.
Yeah, because the problem is I didn't really know what everybody was going to do. My problem is I tried to make my character what Rampage made his character, and then decided not to do that after I saw that Rampage was actually going to do that. I kind of figured Rampage wasn't going to go quite so in for the bow.
Well,
So-
Rampage
doesn't like to fight. He likes to run away.
Yeah, so
I like to do the damage. I don't like to take the damage.
Oh, and by
so
the way,
when I
B-Man-
found that out, I just kind of turned into the group's tank.
Yeah, I
and
think Nick just uses double shields, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Currently, I'm only using one shield because the blacksmith has my other one.
And so I
Adding a
may
giant
have
spike
set the
to it.
group into a clue scenario,
But
but I did it in kind of a tongue-in-cheek way by having them introduced to characters who they automatically should know what they're walking into.
yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, DK. I'm slowly speccing my character into something else.
I can see that. I'll have to change your character model. Can make me do work.
Yeah, no, I've never used that bow really.
I know. What's funny is when you weren't here, I made you use the bow, and you took people out, and it was amazing.
But no, I never.
Well, when
used
you're
that
here,
bow.
you can't do one thing with that bow.
No, I don't even bother trying.
And maybe that's why you can't do anything with it.
Rampage using logic, how dare you.
Logic! How dare you use logic?
By the way,
Logic?
this
Heretic.
is Rampage. This is the Doctor. This is Dan, aka Kal-El. And this is Nick's character. Nick has the great
The
bow.
the character that no one trusts.
Oh, everyone trusts him. I kind of have
Hey,
this
I-
kind of
He's kind of earned trust lately.
Get method for making the character portraits.
Is that
interesting thing? Interesting thing is that the players don't trust me. A lot of the NPCs trust me.
It's the wiggle attitude.
No one trusts.
Because what's interesting is I go out of my way to help people more than you would suspect I would. And Dan also seems to trust me, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Please.
He doesn't trust you. He just doesn't mind.
Callow trusts me.
No, no one trusts you. It's just they don't really mind it. You know, they think they trust you, but they don't trust you.
Actually, we're in the 27th episode, and this particular chapter is called The Amulet. They've already found the amulet. They just have other things going on that have prevented them from returning the cursed amulet.
No, we're ignoring the amulet.
Okay, fine. They're ignoring the main story to do a side story in which they are dealing with an orc civil war, and then they're kind of just found themselves here. After walking,
but we don't really
they were doing some like scout duty for the orc stuff, and they said, "Hey, let's go to this town." And this is now we've spent 3 episodes in this matter.
No, investigation. Here's the thing: we wanted to stop at the Woodsman Hall before going to the Woodman Town, which is actually a completely separate location, by the way.
Yeah.
And so I figured, well, why don't we do some scouting quick, because we're going to need to come back here anyway for some of the orc quests.
Oh, by the way, we're totally not doing anything with the One Ring. Like, we consider that its own separate thing, and we're staying very far away from that.
Yeah, no. We don't touch the One Ring. It will never exist for us.
Technically, by the rules, some of those characters can randomly appear, but it generally has to deal with, like, while they're on a journey, they have a chance to meet good or bad people, and if they meet good people, then they have a chance to gain a patron of, say, Gandalf the Grey or Bob the Builder.
Alright.
As we know, Bob the Builder was a very, like, well-known Lord of the Ring character. Alright, let's move on.
100%!
Chat's like, just save Dan already. Okay, Rampage, are you gonna go save Dan?
I'm gonna think about it, and then I'm just gonna be like...
Do you want to take a knee and take some good time thinking about it?
No, like, I'm just like,
Climb down the ladder.
What do I want to do? And then I start climbing down the ladder very carefully.
Oh wait, are you sure you don't want Billy to help you?
No, I start... no, I'll get Billy. That's a good idea. I get Billy.
Billy is Rampage's brother.
True.
They saved him from a terrible fate.
I don't know that you could call it terrible.
He was in a dungeon with orcs.
I think you could call that bad, like that bad. You know?
Unfed
Not terrible.
and enchained. You have to rescue him. Okay. Do you want me to move Dan for you? I'm sorry, not Dan. Billy.
Hang on, I got it. So I tell Billy, like, we're supposed to go down there, and I tell him to go first, and then I follow Billy.
Are you going to perform a check to make sure that the ladder can hold both of you?
Yeah. What would that be, perception?
Oh, no.
What would it be?
I mean, if you do a perception check, you could try to examine if you could, but, let's see, what do y'all think, guys?
What do I roll?
Well, let's see what we got. I'm sorry, it takes me a while.
Probably survival.
Survival. I'll also accept.
Acrobatics?
No, that's if everything goes belly up. Maybe investigation as well is a possibility.
I'll do survival.
But, I mean, you could totally do whatever you want. I'll just react appropriately. Okay.
Okay.
As you slowly examine the rope ladder, you start examining the proper thread count. And you believe that this ladder, in fact, does have the appropriate thread count to hold your weight.
What about me and Billy's weight?
And Billy's weight, of course. Billy kind of starts describing like the effectiveness of the thread count versus other ladders. You can very much tell that Billy enjoys this particular maker of rope bridges for some reason.
So I guess we'll go down?
Okay. As you start to climb down the rope bridge ladder thing, as you continue lowering yourself, lower, 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 lower.
It does not break because I rolled a 20.
Lower. No, oh, that's not why it didn't break. It wasn't going to break anyway. That would be too cliche if it broke.
Then why did you make me do the check?
No, you wanted my insurances as GM that it wouldn't break. By the way, chat says why thread count of all things.
It's a thing. Don't worry about it. All right.
Hey, you know what? When it comes to ropes, you totally want to hire thread count.
It's a lot softer on the hands.
Well, also I think with the higher thread counts, it's just a little bit more sturdy.
Yeah,
I would disagree.
So you proceed down the ladder, and you notice something. This is a really big hole.
I think I kind of already knew that.
As the ladder keeps going down further and further and further, you slowly can kind of hear a Dan. Dan, go ahead and give your best.
What's that?
Oh my. Okay.
No, 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 no.
So you continue climbing down and down and down
and down
and down
and down
and down
and down
and down
and down.
And it seems like, just minutes seem to pass, but maybe it isn't really minutes. It's maybe just an illusion of time. But you finally come near to what you see, a body that's like one hand just kind of holding on to the ladder with one hand, like firmly, and not letting go.
Okay.
You can very much tell that someone hit their gluteus maximus really hard.
All right. So how I start climbing down a bit faster.
Okay.
Me and Billy start climbing down a bit faster.
Alright, you're now down at the ground level with him, and you see a very long tunnel.
Okay, I don't know that I want to go down this tunnel.
You do notice a light at the end of the tunnel.
I still don't really want to go down this tunnel.
You also notice a door at the end of the tunnel.
Still don't really want to go down the tunnel.
Okay.
I know you're trying to convince me to go down the tunnel, but I don't know.
But I think Billy wants to go down that tunnel. He's not afraid.
So we're just gonna leave Dan behind and just go in a tunnel. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, see, this is just team loyalty right here. Chat says Dan is fine, other than all of his hit points are gone.
Are his hit points gone?
Yes, all of them.
No.
He's completely dead. 100% dead.
No.
No, he's unconscious.
He just had the wind knocked out of him. I'll have to consider
he'll
how
be
wounded
fine,
he is later.
But, you know, the funny thing is I'm the only one who's not aware of what's going on. And I'm the one who would actually care that Dan is hurt.
We all
You're
care.
completely unaware of everything that's happening. That's okay, the group's planning on leaving Dan and finding treasure.
Rampage, are you gonna tell me that Dan is down there?
I
No.
yell 5,000 million meters, and I just tell I tell the doctor that Dan's down here.
Is he hurt?
Can't tell.
No, he's fine.
Okay.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Alright.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. I yell to the doctor. to come
It's
back.
just 1d6 emotional damage.
1d6.
I yell at the doctor to come down.
You know, I made the mistake of going through your Discord channels, like pictures and images, and there were some really weird D&D references. I'm gonna have to talk to you later about, Nick. Anyway.
Well, we just learned something brand new.
Okay, Chris, I'm going to... Is it my turn now?
Oh, totally.
Okay, I'm going to stick my hand in the...
I'll close your door.
Go away, Brenna. I'm going to stick my hand into the basin of water.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to retrieve the object.
Nick, you rolled a 10.
I can see that.
You almost had your hands on something that was slimy and metallic.
Okay. I shall keep attempting to grab it.
Oh, there's not a hole in the hallway. It's the hole is inside this room right here, and this is where Dan went, essentially. He removed some of the tiles and decided that there's a hole. And the best way to deal with holes is, of course, jumping in.
I just yell at the doctor. Just come on.
Well, Doctor, are you good at climb down the rope?
Yeah, when it's my turn.
Okay. Nick just went. Do you want to go again, Mr. B?
It's Dan's turn. Does he revive?
No.
No, he's like, what? No.
He fell on his gluteus maximus really hard.
Alright, then I go ahead and start climbing down.
Okay, you begin to climb down and down and down
And down.
And down.
And down.
and down yet
And
more.
down.
You continue climbing down for what seemed like a very insignificant amount of time.
An insignificant?
Yeah.
So, like, I start climbing and I get right there?
It doesn't seem like it's really that long. It's like everyone just kind of milked it or something. But then like some thoughts occur to you that maybe the other members aren't as patient as you.
Could be.
Maybe, possibly. Not really, though.
I mean, it was like, what, a 6-second drop or something like that? So, Doctor, you come at the bottom. You see Dan Chat just said, yeah, the thread count will help you back up. Of course it will. You see Dan holding onto the ladder with one hand. And he's kind of wrapped his hand in that ladder. It's like just like a last-ditch effort to slow himself down.
Alright, so, and he's all whatever, so I'm just gonna run a medicine check to see if I can see if he's still good. I would waste my 20 roll on this one, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't really seem all that bad. You think he just needs a little help up? He might need maybe resetting a few bones or something, but he should be all right.
Alrighty.
Do you want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, good. Go ahead and try to revive him and help him out.
Okay. Dan, you're now awake, so next time around you get to make a move.
Woo!
Thank you, Doc.
Let's do something.
Also, you will not have taken any damage because of just how amazing his medicine skill was there.
Thank you again.
You are very welcome. Hey, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why is there heresy written in the bottom right corner down there?
I believe someone has written that. And that's not me.
How long it would take someone to notice?
I noticed it last week. I just left it alone, but okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny that there was heresy in the corner.
there's always a little heresy in the corner. I noticed it last week. I didn't really say anything because I was like, Nick, yeah.
I put it out of the way so people wouldn't notice very easily. Like just a little tiny joke.
Okay, Rampage. Do you want to go explore that hallway now?
I tell the doctor about this mysterious hallway.
Okay, Doctor.
And I say, I think Billy should go check it out.
Billy just says with the group.
Billy, Rampage, go check it out. I'm gonna go back and talk to more of the people.
And then
Dan's here now. He's revived. He can go with you.
me and Billy at the same time just grab the doctor.
I'm not going down. I've got to go
We just
investigate.
The
grab
doctor
the
tries to
doctor.
climb the ladder. He's now being pulled away by Rampage and Billy for some reason. I think maybe like they want to be very close to this miracle healer that just like touches people and makes them stand up again.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Is that what you're doing for your turn?
Me and
Everyone
Billy
is there
like,
except
just
is
pull you
Nick.
to the door.
Y'all can make one more action here.
I'm going back up. I'm not going to investigate there just yet.
Dan, did you want to do anything?
I'll go investigating down the long, scary passageway.
All right, then me and Billy just go with Dan then.
Okay, I'll lean on Rampage a little bit because probably still shaky.
All right.
By the way,
Why don't you do this on Billy?
Billy's kind of the spy assassin type thing. Yeah, just he's always got a plan, right, Rampage?
Yeah, always. Never doesn't have a plane.
So you finally come to the end of the tunnel. You see a light from a lamp next to the door. And there is a sign on the door.
What does the sign say?
Okay. It says escape tunnel installed next Tuesday.
Hmm. Any like signature on that, or is it just a?
No, there's no signature on it.
So, We open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you find a bunch of dirt on the opposite side of the door.
So then I say, well, it's obviously isn't where the person escaped from.
Do you want
Fair
to make a
enough.
perception check?
Could be a hidden escape route. I think Billy should make that determination.
So Billy just does perception, just like, hang on.
There is an
He does.
impassable fortress of stone and concrete and impassable amounts of dirt beyond that door. Hi,
Okay.
ally.
Now I just want to. Now I do a perception. Now I do a perception.
You
I
think
see
it
everything.
would be possibly unpassable? Possibly?
I tried to get Dan to look at it and see if he can find anything.
I mean, it sounds like you guys investigated it pretty well. I'm going to go with you guys' gut instinct. I mean, I guess I'll make a passive check, so that would be a 14. But I'm not going to actually spend any effort to it.
So, with your passive check, actually looking at it, it's possible there's something behind that. And maybe the unpassable dirt pile isn't as long as it appears to be, but you're not completely sure. It could just be an illusion of trick.
Fair enough. Well, I guess back we go, since we can't get out this way and no one else could.
Yep.
Wait. Ally, you want me to call you Allie? That's just weird. That sounds British. Are we going British now?
Yes,
A-L-L-Y
everyone's British.
is ally,
Everyone
right?
British.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna keep calling you Creeper Killed. Creeper Killed? Hopefully my voice is a lot better than it was last time. I'm really far back, so like when I look down at chat, it does look like your name is B-Man. Sorry. Hey, B-Man. Okay, I'm sorry. Chat defeated me.
How did you get defeated by chat?
Apparently I pronounced
It's a
a
long
few people's
story.
names wrong. Let's move forward. Is there anything else y'all want to do there?
Nah.
Dan, is there anything you want to do there?
I mean, as we're getting ready to leave and head back, I'll actually try a perception check, since it seemed like maybe it was possible. I mean, I'll give the dirt a little bit of a kick. Just, see if there's anything up there.
Part
Get
of
a
the
20,
top
get a 20,
of the
get a 20.
mound falls down a little bit, suggesting that it isn't as wide as amount of dirt as you originally thought, or could be easily perceived. It looks like maybe someone may have layered dirt there, and they didn't put as much dirt as maybe it was immediately appearing to be.
I wonder if there's a chest with a whole bunch of gold under there.
Anyway,
Wait.
I'll point this out to Rampage and Billy,
Okay, me and Billy.
and then I'll head back and start climbing up the ladder.
Do me and Billy have anything that could be used to remove dirt?
Your hands.
Okay, we start trying to get rid of some dirt. See if there's actually anything there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Alright, that's Rampage, and now I will go for Billy.
As days pass of you just removing dirt, you don't feel like this isn't in any way fitting.
Hang on. No, not days. Years, you mean.
Oh yes, you're right. Years. Years have passed, and does it seem like the dirt has even moved even a little bit?
Alright, me and Billy are just like, okay, forget this.
By the way, question, did you want to, like, look for anything particular with this door before giving up on it?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Don't want to look for any kind of secret crevices or anything?
I guess. Wouldn't hurt.
Okay, what kind of secret crevice are you looking for?
A secret crevice.
A secret crevice. Secret crevices, okay.
Yes, a secret one. Not an obvious one, a secret one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a either investigation check or perception check.
Alright. Perception! Where's my mouse? Ah. Me and Billy do one.
Okay.
That was Billy. That was Rampage.
Rampage.
So Rampage
You're not sure
doesn't
that
see
there's
anything.
Yeah, Rampage, you don't think there's dirt anymore. You don't even see a door anymore. You're now like playing with things far away from the entire door system. You've gotten lost somehow. And Billy like grabs your hand and takes you to a secret, like little secreted area where it appears that there is a locking mechanism.
A locking?
Yeah. And the locking mechanism seems like it takes a key of some sort. But the key is, it looks kind of like round. Like the solution is inserting something that is circular.
What could this be?
Possibly ring-like.
A ring-like thing. Okay. I asked Bill if he has any ideas on what this could be.
Billy believes it is some sort of mechanism.
No. No, like what if he's seen anything that might fit in that area?
Billy has not seen anything. But he wonders if you think it might be a ring-like device or something.
I think, yeah, maybe, possibly, I don't know.
Maybe you should check to see if Marigold had a ring on.
Okay, me and Billy go do that.
Okay. By the way, Nick, you have probably been very bored. Nick, do you want to make an attempt?
Yeah, no, I just muted myself while sitting here doing nothing.
Okay, I apologize, Nick. Go ahead and do you want to obtain the item?
I would like to attempt. I would like to attempt to obtain the item.
Okay. You got it. You pull it out victoriously.
What is it?
It's a ring.
The One Ring to rule them all.
It's got a... it seems to have like a red gem on the front of it. And it kind of has kind of a black and red band.
So, Mr. Green, is this what you were looking for?
Ah! Laddie! I thought I would never find my wedding ring again. Thank you, good sir.
Well, I don't know why you would be embarrassed about, having to search for it.
My wife would have killed me.
Well, she wouldn't have had to know. She's not here now, is she?
People speak. My wife finds out. Can I ask for your secrecy in this, good sir?
I will most certainly not inform your wife that you lost your wedding ring.
I stupidly took it off, and it ended up on one of the plates, and one of the waitresses took it, and...
Did he just storm out of the room because he heard like a door close?
I'm going to go ahead and give him the ring back.
Okay. He has now reobtained the red wedding ring.
The red one. Suggests that there might be others.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about this after. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do, Nick?
No, I think I've done this man a favor, and that's all I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the room, and I'm going to speak with this inventor.
Yeah. You again. I'm investigating. I told you I would.
Have you found anything yet?
Investigating. Everyone's a subject. Even you. You. And you. And he points at like one of the lamps.
So you know who else is a suspect?
Who?
You.
No. Not me. You.
No.
You.
To me.
And definitely you. As he points at the ceiling.
To me, you are a suspect.
No. You are the suspect. Not me. You.
No,
and you.
You are the suspect.
And you. As he continues to point at like another ceiling tile.
By the way, those are ceiling tiles. They can't be suspects.
Look closer.
That's what they want you to believe.
By the way, have you found any information?
Yes, that ceiling tile. It's part of the conspiracy. Can't you see it?
Somehow,
I would like to attempt to calm the man down.
Do you want to even look at the ceiling tile? Or are you just ignoring all those claims?
I'm ignoring those claims. I'm going to attempt to calm the man down.
You fool! They'll get you! They'll get you, I tell you! Look! There it is!
I will humor the man, and I will look at the ceiling tile.
Are you going to use your passive or active?
I didn't realize I was allowed to use my passive.
You could just tell me you want a passive.
Passive is just rolling a 10. So what's your bonus?
It's a 3, so... Yeah, I'll take my passive. Why not?
So do you want to use your passive 13 or you want to roll for it?
No, I'll use my passive 13.
Okay. You notice some of the tiles, there's something weird about them. There's like this blue lining, and there's these small insects coming out of where the blue lining has been marked.
Okay. It's like, here. Would you like me to bring the tiles down for you?
Yes? But I'm watching you.
Okay, Chris, I'm going to pull out my bow. I'm going to aim my bow at the ceiling tile.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to fire. I'm just going to aim my bow at the ceiling tile to see if see how he reacts.
He's waiting. He's like a little anxious, and he's watching you, and he's waiting because it seems like he expects something to happen. Tile. What direction are you aiming, Nick?
Up.
Yeah, what direction? Up.
Up. Just up.
You rolled a 7. You rolled a 7, man. I don't know. Like, do you hit him with the bow?
No, Chris. Chris, I imagine I aim upwards and then I just dropped the arrow.
So you take your great bow and you release it, and the arrow goes and falls right in front of you.
Can I just come in?
The professor doesn't look very impressed at your attempt. Say, do you even know how to use that?
It's like, would you like to know the truth?
I would like to see you hit that tile. It doesn't seem like you can.
Would you like me to try again?
Yes! I must know the secret of that ceiling tile.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a fate point.
Okay, you may use a fate point.
Why would you use?
So
there you go, Chris. A 19.
So why are you using a fate point and not just making a second shot? I'm curious.
No, I made the second shot and I failed that one.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. So you fire your arrow, it goes right into the tile, and the tile explodes.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll for damage just to see how much that would have been. Yeah, okay.
10.
It explodes, and gold coins start coming out of the hole.
Jackpot.
How does the professor react?
See, I told you! The ants in the ceiling! They're here to steal the gold! Did they kill Marigold too? Did they? Who's controlling the insects? Are you? No, that wouldn't make sense. You wouldn't do that to yourself. You'd be revealing your own secret. Yes, we're going to eliminate me, but then why would you do that?
Professor?
What?
How did you know the gold was there?
I didn't know the gold was there. I could see the ants, and they're eating away at the tiles.
Okay.
He's a murderer!
Professor, can you go find my friends? I want to show them this.
Okay. And the professor then walks off, and he goes to where your friends are in like the. He goes to completely different rooms, looking for your friends, and then he finally sees them in the hallway. You peoples, come! Your comrade needs you. He has found the secret in the ceiling tiles. Gold! It's pouring from the ceiling. The ants! It's all the ants!
I would just stand there silently, and then I just walk off with him. I just follow him. I just follow him, and Billy just follows me.
Mr. B, would you like to come help me with this development?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm up the ladder by now.
Beason, if we're up the ladder, you're up the ladder.
Yeah, you're already up the ladder.
You've been up there for a while.
Dan, you hear this exchange. What do you want to do?
You know, I'm going to
have a
look for
potato?
clues throughout the whole hallway. I'm going to try to see if anything was moved recently, dust disturbed, all of that.
It looks like someone may have disturbed the carpet in the main hallway.
Probably a vacuum. Ferocious.
Dan, you think that someone has moved the blue carpet by exactly 0.1 centimeters of an inch to the
We
right.
can't let this stand. I will attempt to move it back.
Okay.
I'm willing to spend half an hour on this task if need be.
Okay. Roll for I guess there is not like a
I'm gonna use
setting
brute
up
strength.
furniture check, you know. You've discovered that
suppose-
this rug is really, really heavy. And
It's
obviously
unfortunate.
that, you know, someone really strong must have moved it.
This is clearly the work of an evil genius.
You know what? Maybe an orc did it.
Ooh. They are evil geniuses.
Well, they might be strong enough to, like, move it. Who knows what dark secrets may now be under the rug. Just swept under the rug.
I will keep examining and checking.
Okay. Had to make sure, of course. So, Nick.
Yeah?
The doctor. And Rampage and Billy have now joined you. They're following the mad scientist.
Doctor, I found the gold. Well, he found the gold. I shot the ceiling.
The gold! It came from the ceiling! Look! It flows down!
I'm actually going to pop my head into the kitchen real quick and yell at Mr. Green. Hey, Mr. Green, I found the gold.
He comes. He's kind of staring at you, staring at the gold coins coming from the ceiling, and he starts kind of laughing.
Understandable.
That's not the gold, laddie. Take a closer
That's
look.
a gold. I didn't really bother. It's just gold.
Doctor, do you want to investigate the gold?
Yeah.
Okay. You may make a passive perception check and auto pass this, or roll for it to gain more knowledge.
I'll roll.
Okay. You can tell that there's sugar physically on these gold coins. It's like
That's
someone
why the
poured
ants
sugar
wanted
all
them.
over them. But something's wrong about this gold, but you can't put your finger quite on it.
So we shouldn't eat him? Ask, this is the kitchen right over there, right?
Where Dr. Green is? Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
I mean, I suppose
I go
I
into
can make
the
perception
kitchen
check.
and I find a cup of water and I drop the gold coin into the water.
The sugar has been removed from the gold coin, but you feel like the gold coin, it's not sinking to the bottom. It's kind of floating.
Actually, I think gold coins do that sometimes. Depending on how you make the gold coin.
It's floating?
Yeah.
coins fall out.
Well, it
You-
wouldn't be a metal coin if it was floating.
Do you want to take another
I mean,
look at that coin?
some metals do actually float, though.
Not gold.
But
Yeah, gold's not one of the ones that floats.
Chris, I'm going to. I will.
Actually,
roll a
it would if it was
perception
shaped like a boat, but this is obviously not shaped like a boat.
check. There you go,
Yeah,
Chris.
so
I rolled a
obviously
perception check on the gold.
By
I
the
know
way, to Creeper Killed, you got it right. Nick, you noticed that there's part of the metal
They're
of
wood.
the coin, kind of, you could remove it.
Mhm.
As if
Okay,
you
well,
were
I-
unwrapping a present.
Okay, well, I want to remove the wrapping of the gold.
You found some sort of brown substance inside.
I'm going to poke the professor. Professor. These are chocolate coins.
I knew it!
Professor.
Oh, what? What?
They're chocolate coins, see?
Chocolate coins? Who would do such a thing so dastardly?
Yeah, see, you can remove the outside. See, I pick up another coin and I slowly start to peel back the outside to reveal the chocolate underneath.
Sounds dastardly disturbing. Would someone distribute these?
Possibly, yes. They're sort of like a candy.
Someone made a false treasure? Did someone steal the real money and replace it with fakes?
Actually, I think the Lord of the Manor may have just been a tricksy person.
You know, by the way, would you like to make a passive perception check on Mr. Green?
Sure.
Mr. Green
He's a murderer. I knew it.
has like a straight face, but he looks like he's trying not to laugh.
I'm just going to calmly explain to the professor that these are chocolate coins and that they're a joke.
That's not possible. That's not possible.
It is possible. If you believe anything is possible.
Professor, this is why the bugs were going towards them. They wanted the sugar.
But what's the sugar on top of them for?
I don't know.
It's part of the conspiracy, I tell you. Look, conspiracy. Wait, was this a distraction?
It was a distraction.
We've all been distracted. Who would distract us?
Must have been the conspirators. You're gonna have to go keep looking. So why did Mr. Green move?
He left.
You're gonna have to keep looking, Professor.
The professor is very hysterical now.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to calm the professor down.
Okay. And he just continues to stare at the tiles as if he's expecting something else to come from the second floor.
Professor, would you like me to shoot the tiles again?
Yes! Shoot all of them! They're all
Okay.
part of the conspiracy!
I will shoot another tile just for him.
I have to be honest, Creeper Killed. He was a lot calmer in the previous episodes.
There you go, DK. I did 10 piercing damage to a tile.
Another tile explodes.
Does this one also pour golden chocolate coins?
No. A white substance starts pouring down.
Okay.
Sugar!
Hey, Chris, I think in reality, we're actually just piercing the second floor pantry.
Why are there so many ants in it?
What?
Why are there so many ants?
Well, because it's the second floor pantry.
Sugar.
It's the second floor pantry, Chris.
I'm a little concerned
Going
that
in to
Mr.
steal
Green
the food.
wandered off, so I'm following him.
Okay.
By the
Can
way,
you roll stealth?
it's enjoyable just messing with the professor.
By the way, Dan, Mr. Green comes into the room that you're in, staring at what you're trying to do, and he asks if you need his help with repositioning the rug.
I gratefully accept his assistance. It's a very heavy rug.
For whatever reason, it seems not so heavy to him.
I will marvel at his strength.
And he really starts helping you really move it. By the way, I don't understand the dice roll I just did. I only rolled one dice, but I have 2 dice rolls for some reason.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not gonna ask.
It all makes sense.
It was lagging, so I think it double sent the message.
Well, the thing is, one said rolling 1d20, and the other one said rolling space 1d20. It's kind of weird. Anyway.
No, they both have spaces for me.
Okay, they don't for me. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it. It all makes sense to the world.
So
Hey, Chris?
I'm going to go with the one that looks right. So he...
Chris?
Huh.
In about 6 minutes, can we start wrapping up?
Okay. So he starts helping you move the rug back into position. Did you want his help checking underneath the rug?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely use the help. I'm not going to be able to move it on my own, I don't think.
Well, no, he's already helped you
When
move
I'm
it,
done.
but did you want to look underneath it?
Yes.
Okay. He kind of helps you
Sounds like
lift
a
it
bunch
so
of
you can
moving it.
kind of look underneath it. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, B-Man. B-Main, sorry. My eyes silent for some reason. I promise I'm not doing that on purpose. Alright, so
He is doing it on purpose. He's just saying he isn't doing it on purpose.
So you pull back the carpet, and you found a single, can't speak, bronze coin.
I will closely examine this bronze coin.
You examine it very closely. You have found a perfectly well-mint lost bronze coin.
Very nice.
What was it actually lost?
But by the way, B-Main, sometimes when I'm saying your name, I say it so fast that I just, the I becomes silent.
R.I.P.I.?
It's B-Main, but I called him B-Man because it just, the I was silent for some reason. I blame reality.
Blame reality! Reality is the cause of all bad
Yes,
things.
yeah, well, reality did it. Okay, is there anything else you want to do with the rug?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Mr. B, you started following Mr. Green into the foyer. I guess that's what we'll call it. And he seems like he's helping Dan with the rug.
Okay. So he's not doing anything but helping Dan right now?
Yeah, right now he's just concentrating on helping Dan with the carpet. He noticed that Dan was struggling with the carpet, so he decided to come and help him.
Oh. So he isn't planning to sneak attack Dan and murder him.
No, in fact, right now he's like holding the carpet back so that Dan can do the actual inspections underneath.
That's fine. So I pull out my those papers and I start reading through them again.
We lost Dan. Poor Dan.
No.
I'm gonna try recalling him. Okay, which paper would you like to look at next?
The next one that's on top.
I don't know which ones you've already done, so.
Nor do I. I think we've done...
I know you did one on Mr. Green. I know you did one... No, wait. You did one on Mr. Mustard. And you did one on Miss Peacock. And you did one on the Professor, I think.
Yep. So the next one.
So
maybe I find Mr. Green's, because now I'm following him.
Okay. Before I go, chat wants to say, is anyone else streaming? I'm the only one streaming, everyone else is recording. To release their videos in 2020.
2020.
You know, it's only 2 years from now.
Actually, no, I think we'll do it, I think we'll actually release it 50-20. 50-20. I think that's when it's gonna come out.
Anyway. Yeah. So you want to look at his file. Go ahead and let's look at it. The file says that his name is Mr. Green. His first name is Bavarius.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, okay. Phew. I figured if I kept calling you, we'd get you back.
No, my son overheated.
Your what? I heard your son overheated, or your son...
Oh, sorry, no. Phone. My phone overheated.
Oh, your phone. Okay. I was like, the sun overheated. I need to take, like, you know, some, like, get some SPF going. Okay. I can stop panicking about the sun exploding. Okay.
For now.
Okay, so, according to your document, Bavarius Green, which is his full name, it didn't say anything about a particular inquiry that he's made for, Marigold's money. In fact, it speaks that he's an associate of Marigold. And oddly enough, he's always been around Marigold, but he's never asked for anything. See, normally Marigold's very used to people coming around and spending time with him for the full purpose of getting something out of it. He seems to be sticking around Marigold just to stick around Marigold. Which is really odd to him, because normally people want something, and he hasn't discovered whatever Mr. Green seems to want. Oh wait, never mind. I take this back. I take this back. We did already do Mr. Green. I remember now.
I gotta go for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Guys, like, little retcon, we did Green in the last episode, and his business transaction was denied, I recall, right? Or was it Mr. Mustard? I don't know. I'll have to actually watch the footage.
No, it was Mr. Green's who was denied, because Mr. Green has already had a lot of successful businesses.
That's right. I started, like, it hit me, and I'm like, oh, wait. I just said a bunch of lies. Never mind. Everything you read, Mr. B, complete lies. Okay, while Mr. B is gone, Nick, is there something you want to do before we call it a night?
No.
Okay. Do you want to do a little dance?
You know what? I lost
Do a little
it.
dance.
You walked out.
Okay. Alright, guys, I think this is a good stopping point. So I guess first to start with, Nick, what have you been up to?
Yes.
Nick.
Nick's dead. He died a while ago. As soon as he said he didn't want to do anything else, he just died. You know.
Yeah, he's like,
That's fine.
R.I.P.
Okay. Well, we've been... Oh, there's Nick. Okay. Nick?
Is Nick back?
Nick
is
is
he
alive.
Is he
No, I did that
alive?
totally just to mess with you.
Okay, I was like... I don't think Dan did that to mess with me. Go ahead, Nick. Tell us what's been going on with you. I feel like this whole process is being made fun of.
No, they're not doing it because of you. They're doing it because of the stream.
Oh, actually, you know, I should mention something. Do you know YouTube added a new feature to YouTube streams?
Really? What is it?
Did you know that once they push the button, which they already have, every stream you make, the chat gets saved?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
So chat is continuously replayed inside the stream. Kinda cool. So now when you watch streams, you can actually check what the live stream is actually saying. Because now it's like chat replays the chat that happened during the stream. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna skip Nick. I don't think he's coming back.
No, he is, but it's gonna be in about
Okay.
5 years.
Good luck then. Talk to you next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Well, we lost Dan too, technically. So, Rampage, what have you been up to?
Playing video games.
Playing video games. I've heard you've been doing some streams lately on the Mindfair server.
Yes, I have.
What did you build last time?
Okay, so the last stream I did, I killed the Ender Dragon. I built one roller coaster, and I was in the process of building another roller coaster.
I saw that you had to like have a desert emptied to get enough glass for your roller coaster. So I think you're interacting with water in some way, right?
Yes, I am interacting with water. It isn't necessarily a roller coaster. It's kind of just like, because we have a kind of water thing surrounding the desert. So I'm putting kind of a water ride, a slow water ride, just going through all that water. And it requires a lot of glass.
Sounds cool. I can't wait to try that roller coaster ride. By the way, do you know how I knew that they've actually activated that feature? As well, I actually did check in on your stream today. I started watching the end parts of it, and I saw the live chat replay. I'm like, oh, is that what chat was saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what evil things have your father been up to?
You know, the usual, killing everyone and taking over the world.
Yes. Because I believe he's been doing the same thing we do every night. Pinky, try to take over the world. Because they're Pinky and the brain, and Mr. B. Okay. How about you, Mr. B? What have you really been up to?
Lots and lots of work.
And work.
Oh, did you?
You can't forget about work.
Oh yeah, that's it. Did you know the Minecraft Mindfair for the Windows 10 server finally went whitelist?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
I
you
found
told
that
me.
out because I was going to say, hey, Blue Jay, Nick, you want to play something? Why don't we just go into the Mindfair server? And then I saw the whitelist thing. I'm like, never mind, disregard. That was probably smart. I realized that whitelist was going to happen at one point. I don't know what changes they've made to the server since they've started.
Hopefully they've added Minecraft to it. Because Minecraft really wasn't Minecraft on that server, you know?
I'll be honest with you, the survival aspects were a little extreme. But I guess not the worst I've seen, but not the best.
Not the best, but not the worst.
Welcome back, B-Main. Anything else you'd like to add, Mr. B?
No, not right now.
Okay. Well, I know I've been up to my own secret plans. I tried to stream something with a friend, and their entire recording bonked, but mine didn't. And so I'm going to upload that episode as a lost episode because I thought it was hilarious. But I'm not going to continue that series under that labeling because it was funny, but I don't want to be disconnected from that person. So I plan on just uploading it just so people can enjoy what happened there. There was a lot of science being mentioned ever so often. I blame the YouTuber Leroux for that. I watched him do a German thing about science constantly, and it stuck in my head. Also, I think I think I just streamed a little bit of Mindfair this week. I skipped last week's streaming of Lord of the Rings because my entire streaming software bonked. I discovered that they had made like a major change to the streaming software, and it made it incompatible with the way things were before, and so now it works pretty good now as well. But I'm kind of I like Streamlabs a lot, if that makes sense. And I think I'm going to be playing around with kind of mixing it up with both of those. The problem with Lord of the Rings and Streamlabs is that Streamlabs doesn't really have a way of targeting a specific part of a window. And so the way you would do that is you would build some sort of interface over the parts you don't want people to see, which is fine and dandy, but that required actually a little bit of pre-work. So I'll have to think about that for next time. With that said, thanks for joining us for Dragon Ball Z. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Good.
Chris.
Bye.
See you later.